Many older adults in New York seek the assistance of the Medicaid program to help with long-term care costs. This could include home attendant to assist you in your home with your activities of daily living, or if necessary, the cost of a long-term nursing home facility. This is a very expensive time of life. These are services that are usually beyond the means of many individuals that need them. And so while many people have Medicare as their primary insurance as older adults over 65, they may also need Medicaid to help pay for these high cost levels of care. It's important to plan ahead if you think you might need to use the Medicaid system to help pay for your costs of long-term care. Why? Because, well, first of all, for nursing home care, there's a 5-year look back. So that means that if you have assets in your name that you're looking to protect so that they don't count as yours when applying for Medicaid eligibility, you need to move them out of your name more than 5 years before you need that assistance. Most often, this involves moving assets into a Medicaid asset protection trust and seeking the advice of an attorney to find out what are the pros and cons of putting assets into a trust is really important in this type of planning. Not only will you need the assistance of attorney to draft the trust and to make it follow your wishes properly and also be in line with the requirements of the Medicaid program, but you'll also need to talk to the attorney about what the best assets are to put into the trust. There are certain limitations on your access and ability to control the assets that go into the trust. And so understanding what that means for you is going to help you understand if this is the right type of plan. Applicants for long-term care Medicaid need to prove that their assets and income are below certain levels. Learning the ins and outs of these rules and what the exceptions are to these rules is going to help you understand if planning for this type of care is a good option for you. While there's a lot of information out there through the internet and local seminars, it's important to plan with your own attorney who's going to discuss with you your own goals, your beneficiaries, and your assets in detail to see what this type of planning is going to look like for you. There is nothing that can take the place of the individualized advice that can be given to you. Having a comprehensive power of attorney in place is going to make it so that your loved ones can assist and do Medicaid planning and apply for Medicaid for you in the future if you're unable to do so for yourself. Very often, planning for Medicaid eligibility to pay for the cost of long-term care will require the transfer of assets. This could be the transfer of your primary residence, of a secondary residence, of a business, or other assets. There are many legal and tax implications to making these types of transfers. So planning for Medicaid eligibility without using an attorney can create a very negative situation for you or your loved ones, because you could be creating tax problems that you didn't intend, ownership issues that you did not intend, and distribution of your estate in a way you do not intend. So planning for Medicaid eligibility with an attorney is going to be imperative to make sure your wishes are followed. At Burner Prudenti Law, our attorneys are well versed in the Medicaid rules and how they apply on the state level and locally within the counties, and understand the complicated legal and tax structures that someone may have within their estate and how to be most efficient in planning with these types of assets.